Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at a Fenix TK45. Now I had the TK40, unfortunately I lent it to somebody and never came back. So I had them reimburse me basically, but you know, I was looking at around and this one for about the same price, actually a little cheaper. Brighter output at 760 lumens compared to 630 lumens on the TK40, and I've been hearing that it's a real good spill, not quite as focused, and that to me is better in more day-to-day use, but I'm not a fan of how it looks. It has that 3-barrel design. Here, let's just take it out, hold on. So that's how it comes. Hold on. Okay. Package, you have a little, probably advertisement or some kind of product line. Little user manual. Yeah. Looks like some O-rings, extra little ring. Then you have the lanyard. So, pretty cool stuff. This is a different lanyard. I'll have to take a look at that. Maybe just different design, that's all. Alright, so let's get this out of the way. I gotta say, I do miss the TK40 though. That was an unbelievable flashlight, and I will be getting one again. But actually, the TK41 is in the works right now, and this one having more of a spill. You know, first of all, let's take a look at it. Sorry, this one having more of a spill. This new TK41 is going to have a lot more throw. This one's rated at about 200 yards, which to me, I mean, that's plenty. Now the TK40 was rated at 300 yards, and the new TK41, I think, is rated over 400. I might have to look it up quick, hold on. Okay, TK41. Come on, where is it? Well, whatever. No, I gotta find it. I apologize. Just give me a second here. I need to find it though. TK41 is going to be 800 lumens too. That's that's outrageous. The technology is just getting ridiculous with these LED lights. Well, it doesn't say. I can't find it. Anyway, so that's shipping in mid-April. So the only reason I really didn't get that right away is because I need this for a trip. I'm going to Denver in less than 2 weeks, and I want to take this into the park, mess around with it at night, do a lot of night photography, use this to obviously see where I'm going, see my surroundings, but also if I encounter anything at night, like a black bear or anything like that, I strobe them with 760 lumens. It's worth a shot, but that's completely secondary and only in an emergency situation. I'm not going to take any guns or anything, so I would have to use it. We'll see, but I'm not too worried about it. So this is the outer shell that the light comes in. Just some info on it. 200 meters, 232-hour max runtime, IPX8 standard. I was researching that because I could never find out what it was, and it's 1 meter for 30 minutes. I think it was when I finally found a definition. So it's pretty decent. I mean, nothing crazy, but it's last through the rain at least. I'm sure you can dunk it. I'm not worried about it. The TK41 was put through some outrageous tests on one of the forums. They froze it, boiled it, so I'm not too worried about this one either. The design, I'm just not a fan of. I don't know. It might grow on me. It's kind of neat, I guess, but interesting. It has the hot on the bezel there, or on the head, whatever. I was reading a lot of reviews, and well, not even reviews, just on the product shots on the webpage, that was taken off, and I remember it being mentioned somewhere about that. Whatever. So very cool light. Also, I like how they put the controls up here. Much easier to use, you know, because you're going to be holding the light in this fashion instead of, you know, having to come back here. So basically, turn it on the right side there. Left side switches between brightnesses. And that's medium there, high, and turbo. So now the LEDs, they're going to blow the camera out there, but really, I mean, it's way too bright, but whatever. Within literally a foot, the three heads converge to a really nice beam. Now I'm exaggerating, not a foot, probably 2 feet, but that's decent. I mean, you're always going to be using it, hopefully a little further away than that, but who knows. And when you're in a lower mode for closer use, only one of the LEDs lights, and it's kind of neat. Turn it off, turn it back on, it rotates which one comes on. Kind of random, but it's it works. So let's get that back up. Now, and then this one right here, you double click it, and then that goes into the signaling modes. I forget exactly what, there's an SOS. Well, let me go back to where I was here. Okay, so there's SOS, warning flash, and strobe. And of course, this button that switched the brightnesses is now going to be the one that switches the modes. I'm assuming that's the warning flash. Strobe, and then the SOS. Double click to return, turn it off. It'll remember what the last mode you were in was. 8 AA's, it uses no lithiums. Actually, interesting, I was using lithiums in the TK40 and they worked fine. It didn't harm the light at all, but I did notice when I changed them, the one battery had leaked a little bit. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. If the voltage is slightly off on those lithium batteries, with 8 of them, I could imagine it would get a little bizarre. So I'm using Sanyo Enoloops in this, and they're great batteries. I've, you know, pre-charged right out of the box, and I got the new ones, so I think 1500 charges, something like that. So very cool. There you go. Anti-roll too. This thing, I mean, there's this, yeah, it's self-explanatory. It's not going to go anywhere. It's nice to have, you know, a table. You can always remember where it is easily in the dark. It won't go anywhere. It won't roll away or anything. So I'm going to take it outside now. We're going to do some tests. Since I don't have the TK40, that would be the best light to have to go up against this, I guess. But I do have my PD30 with an R2 LED. They have a newer version of this out as well. This is an older one. Oh, the LEDs in this are the R5s, XP-G R5s, which is the next light we're going to be comparing it to, actually. The little PD10 Titanium Edition. This thing is awesome. I absolutely love it. I carry it everywhere. It's seen a ton of use, and it's almost developing sort of a stone wash finish in these smooth areas. It was originally really nice and shiny, but I carry it every day, and I couldn't ask for more. A single CR123. And the twist head. Okay. So we're gonna take this one out. Okay, there's that. We're gonna take the PD30 out, and we're gonna take the 45, the TK45. That's all I have on hand, but I think that should be pretty decent. So I'm gonna cut it there. I think it's like at 10 minutes right now. I'll do a separate video. I'll upload this one first, and then I'll go outside later and we'll do those shots. But it should be pretty quick. You won't have to wait too long.